So guys, like we always say that things that are abnormal have become normal in this country, most especially in this dispensation that we are in. A lot of things that you are not supposed to be, they're supposed to be shameful. They want you to just accept it as normal thing, and you shouldn't question it. President Muhammadu Buhari's aide on new media, BASHIR AHMAD, has attacked a former lawmaker representing Kogi West at the Senate, DINO, for sharing what BASHIR described as fake news. Mr. MELAYE had on Thursday posted a video showing a multitude of Nigerians struggling for some mini bags of rice being thrown to them from a trailer. The former lawmaker had called out the President Muhammadu Buhari-led government to do something, alleging that Nigerians were starving. But Mr. Ahmad, who was angered by the politician's display, blasted him, adding that the video was recorded last year. Bashar, while retweeting MELAYE post, wrote at Fake News Alert, Senator Dino MELAYE, a former member of a Nigerian Senate with over 1 million followers, sharing fake news and old video recorded last year to make a point that we create more fear among Nigerians at a time of national emergency. Does it really give you joy? Dino MELAYE. Recall that President Buhari had on Monday extended the lockdown by 2 weeks. However, Nigerians are lamenting the government's failure to make available palliatives for them as they are mandated to stay at home. The Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Sadiya Umar, yesterday said the federal government considers Nigerians who buy 100 naira core credits and have less than 5,000 naira in their bank account as poor, and we ensure they get relief cash. So guys, let me even take it from Sadiya, the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Sadiya Umar. You know, when they were sharing it, when they were sharing this money, this cash transfer, they didn't put all those conditions. They were just giving people. They said they already have those people on register. You see the way they do things. You know, people don't want you to talk about it. That is the complaints of many people, but they don't want you to say it. They don't just want you to just move on. That things, life, you know, should just continue that way. You shouldn't just say anything, you know. You should just accept it that way. Just like I said, the abnormal things, they just want to make you feel that it's the right thing or that is the right way of thinking, and you should just not question anything. Those who will come and tell you, oh, they don't believe in one Nigeria, they don't want them to say anything. But when it comes to things that are so, you know, obvious to everybody, they would try to twist everything. All of a sudden, of course, that was what people were talking about. Distribute this money. If you want to do anything, do it by cash transfer. They said no, they couldn't do it. A lot of people didn't have a bank account. But when they were sharing it in Abuja 2 weeks ago, they never said that. But as soon as people started talking about, why would you start sharing money in those places that are not experiencing lockdown, or they are not on lockdown, and the places that are on lockdown, now they now wanted to start doing the same thing? At the end of the day, they are telling us, giving conditions or whatever, you know, that's just by the wayside. But coming back to the Buhari aid, this Bashar Ahmad is the one who is always looking for who posted fake news or no posted fake news. Okay, whether it was now or it was last year, but the questions remain, or the fact still remains, that it was done during this present administration. And even he said, oh, it happened before they came in, maybe it happened 2014 or early 2015, it would have been a different thing. But by and large, it still happened in this dispensation. And for the fact that he believes, to him, he believes that it is not a recent video, but is he going to still deny what people have been saying in this country? Just like what Lai Mohammed said, that no one is hungry in Nigeria because they have shared over 100 billion naira or 100 billion naira thereabouts to the poor, rest of the poor. And people are complaining. So is he going to say those who are complaining, they complained last year, they complained 2 years ago, or are they not in this country because they choose and pick what they want to reply or respond to? A lot of all of those things, a lot of things that have been happening, Fulani S-men doing all manner of things. Have they said anything? No, they won't say anything because they put them there to begin to monitor people. But by and large, whether PDP, whether APC, the problem is that they are the same. They are of same. They are of same because it's just unfortunate that we found ourselves in this kind of a position, in this kind of condition that we are really going through today. It's just unfortunate. Whether it was last year or this year, it shows that people were rushing to get rice, irrespective of where it happened and how it happened. But what could make people to be doing that? What was happening? What happened that they were not sharing rice? What was the event for that made them to be sharing rice? If we look deeply, it might really be during the election time. But now they could not share the same rights, they could not share the same thing. It's just unfortunate. They are just trying. They are one thing about this the so-called that put themselves leaders. I don't know how they got there, but we just found out that they are just there. Is that they don't have shame. They have no shame whatsoever. Once they are okay, nothing happens. I saw a video of one woman circulating social media yesterday. The woman was, he came for Lai Mohammed, that how can Lai Mohammed say they have shared 100 billion naira to the poorest of the poor? How did they share it? What did they use? And they are calling Buhari and his people to give account, to publish the names of those who were beneficiaries of the first money they shared. Because of that, that's why now they are not talking about using BVN and what have you. So it's just unfortunate. Let's continue like that if that is what we favor us in this country. Because people have talked and they will tell you, go and sit down, you don't know what you are saying. Someone says, asking the Buhari's aid, that you said it was last year video. Show us current one where your government is dropping it at their doors. Why will Nigerians not struggle to get what to eat when the government lacks the initiative to quench their thirst and hunger? The case of survivor, the fittest is their alternatives. If at all it's a recent video, what has Dino MELAYE himself done for the masses than for him to sit down in his palatable sitting room and started singing rubbish and some idiots are hailing him? All the best cars in his garage, what is he doing with them? Not you alone, all of you that stole Nigerian money. What are you people doing with the money now? Bring all this money out and share to the poor. After the pandemic period, watch my word, life will never be the same again for all of you. But Nigerians are truly starving. Fake news or not, BASHIR would not know since he's eating government money. Of course, they are overfed. They are eating on the table. They will observe table manners. They won't see the suffering the people are going through. They won't see it. It's overfed. Now, when you're overfed, that's why Lai Mohammed can come and tell us, Nigerians are hungry. No Nigerian is hungry. They've shared over 100 billion naira. So why would they be complaining? These people at their age, even the minister of agric said it one time, that Nigerians are not hungry, that we have food in surplus. We have it in surplus. So Nigerians, why are they complaining? They can't see it, they can't feel it, because they are being covered by what has been the problem in this country. The man is not serious, but you people don't know. We don't know if the video was recorded last year, but the point is that Nigerians are really suffering under the Buhari's administration, and he's doing nothing tangible to curb the sufferings of Nigerians. That is if he's listening at all. If he's really listening at all, because let's just forget about those ones, or forget about him, because this particular Basha, yeah, is the one, and Loretta Onoche, they are the ones speaking for him. So that is what we are found ourselves, or where we have found ourselves. Bashir Ahmed, your boss administration hates truth. It is not a false news, it is real, just that you people don't like the truth. In fact, you are the real liar. Photo speaks. Buhari and his aides should go and sit down. Melaye, Dino Melaye, what makes you different from these oppressive governments? Because you were kicked out of Senate. All of you are common rooks. You are even a charlatan. Former Senate sharing fake news. Now, wow. This is completely trash fake news. Dino Melaye is a man of truth. I know him. What he said is true. Dino Commando what help have you done at this time showing sports cars and your family abroad? Abeg, stay at home jare. Nigeria is already a failed state. I wonder how we can make it to the end of 2023. It's all about survival of the fittest. What do you expect when you are so unorganized? Mr. Ahmed, you think we are not in a so you think we are not in Nigeria? Abi, look at this man. What is your government doing? Not lie, it is true. Since this government came to power, this country has been in hunger. So the time of the picture is immaterial. What is true is that Nigerians are hungry. The government has accepted, but it surprises me how those managing the president think they are wider than all other Nigeria by continuous postulation of lie. Mr. Aid, what is wrong there? Or are you saying that truth is bitter? Like I said, or like he said, that it was last year's picture or video. Then what prompted people to be struggling for the rice? What prompted it? Is it not the same hunger? This hunger has started since 2015 to date, and that is what has been. The hunger has multiplied compared to before they took over. So whether last year or this year, but the issue is that let's leave the video aspect, let's leave it aside. But now, can he categorically say that people are not complaining or they are not hungry? He should be able to answer the question. So guys, let us hear your opinion. Leave your comment below and let's have your take.